subscribe.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into this episode of the Fire Sprinkler Podcast. Sprinkler Madness just wrapped up. The room is starting to clear out. Perfect time for a shop tour. Dave Phillips from General. Dave, how's it going today?
I'm going great.
Cross hands,
Yeah.
shake there.
Yeah.
Before we get started with the tour, tell me a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do with General.
Sure, I'm the Director of Product Management, so I work a lot with new product development and our engineering team, as well as sales and marketing. I kind of liaise between the two sides, make sure we're all on the same page. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's walk inside. We'll continue because they're doing a little bit of landscaping here, which is awesome.
Yep.
So beautiful facility is what we'll kind of start with here. We can go in and through the training classroom. Let's start there. This is kind of the main headquarters and training.
Yep.
The bar and we'll call it a training room, but it is a bar. By all holy, it has cleared out, eh? Awesome. Bar over there, TVs all around. They've had the basketball games going pretty much nonstop. A little bit of golf over here, and following the brackets live has been awesome.
Yeah.
The entire event was packed in here for 2 days straight.
Yep, sure was.
Are you guys happy with attendance?
Absolutely, yeah. It gets better and better every year.
Yeah.
It's been great. So I think this is our 4th year.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 3rd or 4th.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, moving from the classroom over through, you walk and talk and show me what we're doing.
Sure, yeah. So this is the classroom for presentations, and then in this side is our equipment lab. So we have live equipment, wet risers here with some backflow.
Yep.
We have all of AGF's equipment here on display.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And this is all live,
Yep.
full of water.
Yep.
You can do backflow, actually
you can
you can
trip,
flow through
yep.
the backflow, stuff like that, and actually trip the wet valves.
Yep. Yeah, you can run a test to ring the bell there and do everything. So, and then these are all of our dry valves, obviously, also all live. Any of them can be tripped.
And they discharge to a cap at the top, or where do they all? how do they
Just
flow?
outside, there's an outlet.
Okay, yeah, so it just comes up over and
Yep.
out the drain.
Yep.
Awesome, cool.
Yeah, we used to have it fed from a tank, like one of these H2 Home residential tanks.
Yep.
And then we switched all over to pull from city water now, so it makes it a little bit more efficient and more realistic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get a little bit more volume behind the system when you're tripping it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool, and you got every manufacturer basically is
Yep.
here in attendance, which is awesome.
That's
You can
right.
have various manufacturers come, put on classes, train, trip valves, stuff
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
It's insane. I've said it on everything that I've recorded so far since I've been here, but the amount that you guys have put into the training, the industry on not just stuff air compressor related is phenomenal.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, absolutely phenomenal. It's crazy to think that, you know, in quotes, an air compressor company
Right.
is doing this much for the industry.
Right.
It's awesome to see.
Yeah. Yeah, we're really proud of that. It's we wouldn't be able to put events like this together and have this much people coming in and attend if we were only training on air compressors.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
We love working with our partners and,
Yeah.
and really giving a full breadth of training when we have events.
Now I say air compressor company kind of tongue in cheek because yes, you guys do air compressors, residential pumps,
Yep.
nitrogen generators, dry air packs, and the vapor shield. So
Yep.
started as an air compressor company and
Right.
you're now a fire
Branched out a
protection
little
company.
bit, yeah.
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 So coming over here, dry air packs, you have the old gen versus the new gen.
Yeah, this is our new version. It's going to be launching in about a month.
Okay.
So
So do I get to censor this?
I think we're safe now.
Awesome.
We're just about through FM. That's what we're waiting on.
Okay,
FM
cool.
approval to come through, and then we're going to launch in April. So major improvements from this. This is our,
Legacy?
yeah. I mean, we've had this out for about 30 years. We've made some tweaking to it over the years, but not too much.
Geez, it looks pretty good for 30 years old.
Yeah. But one of the kind of issues that we wanted to solve and improve with the new unit was how you change the desiccant in these towers. So right now you just have this little 1/2-inch plug.
Yeah.
And it's kind of difficult to get the desiccant beads out.
Sure.
Some guys will stick a coat hanger in there to loosen it up or a shop vac.
Yeah.
So that was the major improvement that we did here with these towers. These are the same stainless steel spools that we use on VPS.
Okay.
And it's just one bolt here. This little clamp comes off. This whole top comes off, and then there's a sock inside,
Okay.
or a sleeve that
Yeah,
holds
yeah.
the desiccant and just pulls out, and a new one goes in.
Awesome.
And then a bunch of new features on the control panel. We use a circuit board that's very similar to our new digital pressure switch.
Yep.
So this does pretty much everything the digital switch does. It controls the on-off of the compressor. You can display run hours, cycles, amps when the compressor's running. So yeah, lots of great features. Really much easier to perform maintenance on this newer unit than it is on the other one. And our smaller unit, our 500 gallon, is actually an oilless compressor on a 10-gallon
okay.
tank. So it's a much smaller footprint, no oil change required on that one. So
Beauty.
yeah, we're really happy and excited to get that out to the market. So
Awesome. Coming over here, air maintenance devices.
Yep.
And the NFPA requirements for air maintenance devices, which
yeah.
is awesome.
Yep.
And then getting into your kind of vapor shield section over here. Now, I did just record an episode out here with your fire pump. Now, I don't know where in the schedule of events that episode's going to be coming out, but Chris Dilday recorded that episode with me out here talking about fire pumps and preventative maintenance.
Yep.
But moving on.
Right.
So you had a chance to see this,
Right.
or you will get a chance to see this either.
Right.
Another thing that I thought was really interesting about your dry system, not just that Bobby Boy's up there on the riser, living true to the fact that you guys are a, dry system
Yep.
equipment manufacturer. You guys went with a dry system.
We did.
Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is.
Absolutely.
And, and put in a dry system.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it so that we could do our own internal testing and things with our own equipment.
Yeah.
So obviously we didn't need it. The whole building is conditioned. It's
Yeah,
about a
absolutely.
750-gallon system,
Yep.
but we went with a dry system. We've had nitrogen on it. We've had dry air on it. We've had standard air compressor. And now we're back to an oilless compressor, one of our advanced units with a digital switch.
Yep.
And of course we have the vapor pipe shield.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this the first vapor pipe shield installed?
One of them, yeah.
It's got to be. I mean,
Yes.
you're selling them to other
Yep,
people.
yep.
Let me know how this works
Yeah,
out.
yeah. We did some early beta testing with some contractor friends locally
Yep.
around here. That was all part of our testing process. Took us about 4 years total of testing on this rig here, which is our dry system test rig.
Yep.
It's 1,000 gallons. And then we kind of branched out to contractors and did some beta testing before we launched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, again, this was all the stuff for March Madness. We got Jim McHugh's Airstream, which is not for camping, set up in here. We'll do a little tour of that later. Where are we going next?
I guess we can walk around, I'm not sure. Usually this is not in the way, but
Oh, you don't usually keep Jim's party mobile in here?
we can squeeze through over here.
Sure. I didn't have an extra sandwich at lunch, so we can
Right.
suck it in and go.
So we do some manufacturing over here. It's going to get a little bit loud.
Sure, it should be.
This is where all of our residential manufacturing is taking place here.
Okay.
Testing of our water pumps and putting our pumper tanks together. We're building our dry air packs over here in this cell.
Yep.
Yep.
In all the manufacturing, you have how many buildings in this kind of business part?
We have 3 total.
Okay.
The one we're in now is some manufacturing, the training center, and our sales and marketing offices.
Yep.
Across the street is our larger manufacturing facility where we do most of our manufacturing.
Yep.
And that's our engineering offices and accounting offices over there.
Yep.
And then we have a third building that we use just for storage.
Sure. And we're going to go over to the other building next.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is where we were, so
Yep.
this is where we started.
Yeah, so this is more residential. These units are built for FEMA
Yeah.
MHUs.
Okay.
I don't know how familiar you are with those. But
I am. I did last year when we were in Maui.
okay.
We were talking about them an awful lot. You
Yep.
guys had done a bunch of them. I don't think they were for Maui, but there was discussion
Right.
about them in regards to that.
Yeah,
So
we
what-
don't know exactly where they go, but when they order them, they kind of get stored in one spot, and then they disperse them wherever they need them.
So tell me a little bit about these.
So I think it was back in 2008, 2009 when Katrina hit New Orleans.
Yep.
And a lot of people were displaced from their homes. FEMA became a part of the Homeland Security Department, and they put a lot of money into the budget to see what they could do to help.
Yep.
And one of the programs that they had is to lend out MHUs, they call them, mobile housing units. They're
Okay.
basically trailers that you can live in temporarily.
Yep.
FEMA will either set up a park where people can go,
Yep.
or they'll put a trailer right on property.
Yep.
And shortly after that, they decided that they needed to mandate a self-contained fire sprinkler system in those trailers.
Sure.
to protect.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that's what this is. Obviously, you're not tied to a city water supply when you're in a temporary trailer. So you need a pump and tank. And we've been working with FEMA now for several years. This is actually our third iteration here. These came back for refurb because they've been used in the field or damaged in the field, and they came back to get repaired.
Yep.
And then we have another version across the street that is our fourth version that we're doing now.
Awesome.
So originally they were outside in a shed, basically a wooden structure, and then they moved them inside of a closet in the inside of the trailer now.
So the different iterations just
Yep.
kind of trying to squeeze down the footprint to
Yep.
maintain space?
Yep.
Awesome. Is this shipping and receiving as well? It looks like they're starting to package some.
Yeah, so most of our stuff goes in and out from across the street, but
Okay.
we move things back and forth between the two buildings on
Yeah.
trucks and through these docks here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. Where are we heading now?
We can continue up this way.
Hey, that's a nice shirt.
Hey, Ed. Show you one more room over here. This is where we put together the VPS units and our digital pressure switch.
Yeah.
This room back here. So VPS units being built and stored here,
Awesome.
and then our digital pressure switches are all back here put together.
Okay.
So
So this guy puts together all the digital pressure switches?
yeah.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Oh, we got more
you
over
doing?
there. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Cool.
Cool. Where are we heading next?
Okay. We can go across the street now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then back here's the warehouse. Right up front here is our shipping,
Yep.
receiving department.
Yeah. So good inventory.
Yep. Yeah, everything you see with a cone and boxed up on a skid like this is getting ready to go out.
Okay.
Yep.
And now how often are trucks rolling from here?
Pretty often. We get deliveries coming in and out pretty much all day up till about 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Cut down this way. These are our engineering offices.
Okay.
So that's new product development and production engineering kind of share a room. I wish the light was on in here.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is something I wanted to show you. It's a testing room right now for VPS and nitrogen.
Okay.
I can get one of the guys to turn the light on if.
That's not too. I
Fine,
can
okay.
see it in there. Not bad.
Yeah. But it's pretty cool. We have all these 5-year coupon tests going on right now. And
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So out here's our main production floor. Lubricated units being built here.
Just all assembled manually.
Yep.
Awesome. So from parts coming in to air compressors going out, how long does that take?
For a single, we keep all of our parts in stock to build. So
Yep.
right now we only have a couple week lead time on a compressor. We do build everything to order.
Okay. Yeah.
But we don't have more than a 2-week lead time or so
Yeah.
on most of our compressors.
Yep.
Some of our other products are much quicker to get out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Residential pumps and tanks. It looks like you guys kind of have a lot of those kicking around.
Right, yeah.
Also.
Yeah, that's why we have the other third building where we store a lot of stuff. We keep most of our tanks stored over there.
Awesome.
Yep, yep.
Too big to take anything and put it in my carry-on luggage home, though.
Right, yeah. Hi, how you
Go
doing?
ahead.
Yeah, so all of our oilless risers are being built over here.
Yep. Riser mount,
Yep.
stuff like that. Yep. So out of all these guys that are here, how many compressors are getting pumped out a day?
Oh boy. I couldn't tell you. I'd have to ask our production manager. Yeah, never enough. This is our paint booth back here, so.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. So air maintenance devices.
Yeah. Yep. Paint them all General Air blue.
Yep.
So it looks like unpacking the tanks themselves, and then they're kind of, as he needs stuff, it's coming over here.
Yep.
Is it assembly line process, or is it start to finish, one guy builds a compressor?
Yeah, each guy works in one station at their own cell, but it is kind of like an assembly process.
Okay. So this guy puts switches, gauges.
Yep.
This guy puts on the, awesome, a motor, whatever.
Yep. Somebody else does the electrical. How you doing?
Little health and safety upgrades going on.
Yeah, a little bit. A lot of these big machines that you see are newer.
Yeah.
So we're starting to do our own metalworking.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah.
So are you guys going to eventually start doing your own tanks?
Probably not tanks. We've looked into that. It's
Yeah.
a little bit more difficult. But a lot of our like control panels, sheet metal type of things that we need, brackets, that kind of stuff, we can start to manufacture those ourselves now.
Yep. Warehousing and distribution, we just kind of did like a big loop of the facility.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a little quiet over here because a lot of the shipping guys leave a little early on Fridays.
Oh, why not? Who doesn't?
Hey, Bill.
Why wouldn't you? Awesome. So yeah, good inventory of material. 2-week lead times. Pretty fantastic on a custom built air compressor as well. Logistically, what are kind of the issues that are you guys running into? Anything, or do you guys have it pretty down pat now?
No, we're pretty good. I mean, we're constantly trying to make improvements.
Yeah.
This warehouse just got a major upgrade with these thinner aisles and newer forklifts, just to give us more storage space.
Sure. Yeah,
to
yeah.
go higher.
Yep.
If you were here a couple months ago, it was a lot less of these racks.
Yeah.
And we did that initially to make room for the larger metalworking equipment that we were bringing in as well. And then we kind of shuffled some of our manufacturing of certain products across the street, which I showed you earlier.
Yep.
So yeah, we're constantly trying to make improvements to be more efficient and get things out the door quicker.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah,
how many employees day to day for a general air compressor? It's general air compressor, and I meant it as like a general, as an air compressor coming out the door. How many different hands are on it before it gets to the customer's hands?
We have everything split up by product line. So oilless risers is one cell,
Yeah.
and oilless tanks is another, and lubricated. There's a handful, I would say,
Yeah.
of guys that would build one compressor and have
Sure.
hands on it. Yeah, we have about 100 employees total.
Wow.
Between both of the offices across the street and over here.
Sales,
all the warehouse guys.
distribution, and everything.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And sometimes when we get these big FEMA orders in, we bring some people in, and we like to hire temporary guys from the VA. We work with them. So
perfect. Yeah. Awesome. Anything else on this side that we want to talk about? You were going to show me the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's do that.
Where's Ray's office? Is he across the street?
He's across the street, yeah. So yeah, this is our conference room over here.
Yep.
And we put this wall up, I want to say about 6 months ago or so.
Yep.
And this is all of our employees that have been here for at least 10 years, some 20 years, some 40 years.
Wow.
So something that we're really proud of to kind of show off. It's a rare thing to
the kind of maintain that workforce
Yep.
is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really cool. I like this.
Yep.
Awesome. Anything else? If somebody's interested in a General Air compressor, where do they go?
Give us a call on the 800 number.
Yeah.
That's something else that we really take a lot of pride in is our customer service
Yep.
and sales team across the street. So yeah, give us a call or check out our website.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah.